Hey, this is Oliver Caminos, broker of St. Germain Properties. So you want to build a new home on Isle of Palms? The good news is you've come to the right place. At any point in time, I'll usually have one active listing being built on Isle of Palms, usually a vacation or a second home. Oftentimes, that home will be under contract, however. In that case, we'll also usually have one or two homes in the pipeline. That means we've already found the home for the developer, and the developer is in the permitting process, but we can give you a sneak peek on those. I do have savvy clients who have asked me, and they said, hey Oliver, can you find me my own teardown, my own lot, and then put me in touch with your team? The answer to that is, of course we can. So some of the advantages of that are, one, by being the developer yourself, you'll usually end up with a few $100,000 of equity into the home. You basically have eliminated that development profit that a developer is going to undertake and pass on to you. By being your own developer, you can actually have a good amount of sweat equity into that home. Secondly, you can fast track the process. It's really hard to find these homes when they come up. Usually we buy them directly from the seller. These are the teardowns I'm talking about. And it also takes about 6 months if you're going to go out and sit down with an architect. You're usually waiting about 6 months. The good news is we can fast track. Usually you can sit down with them in about a week or two when you come through us. Lastly, you can really target the area and the type of home to be very unique and exactly what works for your family. So the disadvantage, of course, is that it takes about 18 months from beginning to end. That's actually a very fast process starting from scratch, and you don't have to interview any of the team members. They're there in place, and we can recommend probably the exact architect or builder that's going to work for what you're looking to do. So you might have some questions like, how the heck do you find these homes? Well, we've been marketing to these homeowners for years. We meet them where they are. We know what's going on in their life, where they are in the arc of their home ownership, and we usually have about 10 to 20 at any given point that are near the point of selling. We can also, if you're looking at a specific area, send out another marketing campaign. We already know who's not selling, so we avoid those people, and we can really find the right home for you. The second question is, you might be asking, where the heck do I start? And so we had a client, we just took through this process on Carolina Boulevard, their building, and we just said, hey, why don't you drive the island? You're here. Just give us a few homes that you like. So we sat down with the architect. He's like, I like these 5 homes. The architect said, great, I've designed 3 of those homes. So we took 3 of those homes, the CAD plans. He liked a certain room and home layout. And then as far as the exterior, we can dress that up to be completely unique. Do you like board and batten, more traditional, more contemporary with metal roofs? The exterior is almost like clothing or makeup that can really look different on an identical home. The last thing that I'm going to stress, and it's very important, is that you use a team of seasoned builders, architects, arborists, engineers that have experience on the island. Not just experience, but on the island. You don't want to be anyone's guinea pig. If your builder, for example, builds the roof 40 feet and 3 inches, they'll have to take off the entire roof to bring it down to 40 feet. The same thing goes to the setbacks, lot surface, coverage areas. They got to know about septic, engineering plans for a sewer plan. All these builders have been building on the island for decades, and they know this process and the people in zoning by first name. So we look forward to hearing from you. If this is something you'd like to talk to me, give me a call or call one of my agents, and we'd like to review the process with you.